Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and once again it is time for my client Robert's vlog. And Robert had a pretty good week. We are doing his first cut. He has been bulking for 2 years straight. For those of you who saw part one of this series, you saw how skinny he started. He's gained around 50 pounds. I know people are like, this guy's gained 50 pounds. It's like, yep, he's gained 50 pounds in 2 years. And this kind of shows you guys when you take a skinny hard gainer of what you expect from a bulk. Because, I mean, he doesn't have that many years of training. Doesn't have that many. All right, so his squat day, we started off really good. This is 95% training max week. So he got 4 reps, which means he's getting stronger on his squats. Now, we also means we deload next week, because this is one of the issues that we have with Robert that many of you are aware. He has a lot of tendon issues, a lot of joint issues. Some of it has to do with some malabsorption problems, which is one reason he was a hard gainer. Usually there's reasons why people are hard gainers, and it has to do with either digestion or appetite, right? Digestion or appetite. In his case, it's more of a digestion and absorption issue we've dealt with that we've worked around quite a bit with some IBS and stuff. So again, but he's finally like, I feel like my belly's finally getting too big, time to cut. So that's what we're doing. And he is over 1 kilo into his cut. I think he's down, about 3 pounds. And we're not going to do a big cut. Some people are like, oh, how long is he going to cut? It's not going to be long. Again, he's a low appetite hard gainer. We've bulked for 2 years. And what's interesting, we're a couple weeks into cutting, and he's hitting PRs. He's like, particularly, I was surprised on the deadlift. He just got a 5-plate deadlift for 4 reps at the end. Okay. Keep in mind, this guy was a little skinny guy when we started. So to him, that's just shocking, because he's always like, when we started, he was like, I don't know that I'll ever hit a 4-plate deadlift. He just did 5 plates for 4 reps. So the squat day, we make heavy use of his specialty bars. So we do primary usually with one of the specialty bars. In this case, we like to use the Buffalo more because it's easy on his shoulders. Again, he has a lot of joint and tendon issues still to this day. They're way better than they were when we started 2 years ago, right? Because they were really bad back then. But again, being underweight for so many years combined with some digestive issues, there's nutrient deficiencies happening over time that we're having to work on correcting. But he does, after that, we're doing cambered bar squats for assistance work, and then we do, for accessory, we're doing lunges, and he likes to use his SSB and hanging leg raises. All right, bench day. We're doing flat bench. We're doing flat bench. He does close grip because, again, his shoulders can't handle wider grip. He got 3 reps at 95% training max. So, again, a little bit of PR potentially in the tank. Then we do back off work for 5 sets of 10. He's doing rows, and this week he's using his football bar and just doing like a standard Pendlay type row off the floor with it. And then I have him do a bunch of tricep work, just band press downs. But I guess we didn't get that on camera this week. But again, triceps. And again, bands, because he has tendon issues. So bands are kind of the only thing we can really work with. Everything else just destroys his elbows. And eventually I'd love to get him back on some J-arm presses and stuff, but we got to give it time. All right, the deadlifting. Great week deadlifting. We got 220 kg, which is, it's a plates in metric countries. So it really ends up transferring over to U.S. plates to 185 pounds, so 10 pounds short. But, he's obviously over a 500-pound puller because he's doing 4 reps with that. All right, not bad for just over 2 years of real training. Considering how skinny and small also he was when we started, we'll take it. I mean, and keeping in mind, that squat is pretty good too. For those who didn't do the math, that squat was something like 160 kg. So 3.5 plates for 4. So for those who didn't run the math on it yet. So again, doing real good there. All right, what are we doing on this day? We do good mornings. We do hanging leg raises. Right, so we're doing for him on this day. Although he does do back off work on the deadlift. I guess we didn't get that on film this week. So he usually does 3 sets of 10. Then we do good mornings if he's at home with his specialty bars. And if he's at the university gym, we do 45-degree hyperextensions on this day. And then, of course, he does some hanging leg raises. Right, we'll do hanging leg raises, which we see here, which, again, my favorite ab exercise, and I think it's a phenomenal squat accessory personally. I agree with Dave Tate on that one. It comes up a lot. People are like, why do you love this exercise so much? I'm like, well, because it works the hip flexors along with the abs, and it puts us in traction. Okay, I love traction-based exercises because we do really, really heavy and squatting and deadlifting for my clients. Have a lot of axial loading there, so anything that puts us back in traction is a good thing. So we really get a lot out of that exercise, right? It gives us a lot more than just doing a crunch or something would. Okay, Robert, again, did this at home. He can't do these out of the rack in his training room. He's too tall and he hits the ceilings, for those curious why he's doing these outside. And when he does it this way, he likes to just clean it up. And I don't have a problem with that, right? One of my stronger young kids, they want to do their overhead press by cleaning it up first. Not a problem with me, right? Not a problem with me, particularly on a system like this. So again, he got 3 reps with 95% training max. Nice clean reps too, right? Holding that lockout because we do so much tricep work for him, which, again, we have to. Again, close grip bencher, hammer those triceps. But again, it's all, like I said, it's all band work, but the close grip itself does the same. And his overhead pressing is close grip also. And then, of course, he finishes this day up with, besides the additional pressing, we do 1-arm dumbbell rows. All right, we do 1-arm dumbbell rows. And plate front raises, and then more press downs, right? More press downs. And the plate raises give him a whole new dynamic also. Again, gives us some extra chest work to go with all the benching. All right, trains the delts, trains the upper traps. Again, helps his overhead press. All right, great all-around assistance movement. I like the plate front raises for a lot of my people. All right, I like them. Again, easier on you than doing overhead pressing. Works a lot of the same muscles other than, taking the triceps out of the equation. But 1-arm dumbbell rows and the plate raises, and then more band press downs, which hopefully he's doing. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys next time.